Hello guys and welcome to this recap of the devs livestream. As you must have seen my last video, before I begin my review, this couldn't be a more perfect time for me to actually be looking for a ranger because I landed a Stormbringer which I didn't have before. Some of you asked me on the stream whether I had this relic. I did not, so I'm actually quite happy. Of course, I had mixed feelings about my pools, DG pools yesterday, but anyway, I won't talk about that at the moment. So let's talk about what's coming this week. So you will see the featuring of Ladega available in the Conquest event, and yes, she is reskilled. A lot of us were considering that, hey, whether they will ever release Ladega in a Conquest, especially as a re-released version, because normally you find conquest events to be as I put it, the dumping ground of old titans that nobody really would want. But as recently as Halzir, we've seen titans kind of made, or attempts to make them relevant again, feature back in conquest. So here Ladega, now what she is coming with is two guaranteed offensive skills, that is Panther's damage and armor piercing. Now notice the difference between this and your Artemis also comes in with Panther's critical skill, I believe, which Ladega doesn't have, and of course you don't get any summoning as well. But you pick up two guaranteed defensive skills, which Artemis does not have. So Artemis will only have either Panther's X armor or Panther's X health, but this Ladega will have both of them, as you can see in the first and the final skill slot. So this could be a very good Titan in a non-summoning category, in my opinion, especially if you land up a resist, like resist against void, right? Or resist against earth or lightning. I think this could be a very solid attacker for all the new meta ones to get. Now so the important things in this event: level 4, you will pick up Kuba, a decent Titan to start off with, 3-star Berserker. Level 5, you pick up a Logu at level 15. A Logu can be pretty solid, but of course, for most of us, it's going to be Fusion Food. Now, as I progress along with this, notice that they are actually introduced a lot more rewards within each plinth, which is what they did tell us in the live stream, to kind of reward us for you know, reaching a certain milestone. So that's very good. Level 6, you pick up some portal stones as well as a 3-star Dory, which is a relic that gives you physical resist for your Panthers, Panther damage, and armor piercing. So a lot of armor piercing relics out there, which is obviously very essential for Panthers. Level 7, it's more portal stones, some divine gems, 75 divine gems here, and some gems as well. So a lot of things to get if you can actually get to this stage, quite well. Now remember, plinth 8 was probably the hardest in this conquest. So what do you get there? So before we go on plinth 7, you also pick up Banner of Forest, which is a very decent relic if you're trying to get a critical build for your Panthers. So I believe I have two of these, and yeah, I'd use them a lot. So very good build there as well. Level 8, you pick up the Venom Seed at level 1, which again helps you build Panther Critical and gives you some Poison Cloud spell. This is a quite good relic if you're attacking someone with, and especially for ping pong, but not a it used to be a very good relic, but Panthers in general are not that great anymore on defense. So, but for grinding, for PP, I think this is a good relic to go for. Also at level 8 available, and probably this is the key prize here, is Metano. Metano is a 4-star Poison Guardian, kind of like not really a Valorn, I would say, of Panthers, but you pick up various different skill resists. So potentially 5 different resists for your Panthers. I think the first one is, I think, fixed at health. I'm not sure, but you can get a pretty good skill roll with a Metano. But in today's Lightning Storm meta, not someone you really want to go for. But as a collector, if you're missing Metano, yeah, you might want to get it, but not something I would recommend. Level 9, some Warp Stones, Epic Token, and a whopping 1,800 gems and some Divine Gems. So pretty good, but this is going to be quite a challenging state. I don't really see a lot of players hitting level 9 without really breaking a lot of time on the weekend, but assuming they haven't changed anything on the conquest levels. Um, so there's that. Here's a new relic. This is available in Plinth 9 as well. Staff of Poison. You get an interesting relic. It's kind of similar to Venom Seal. You get 3 Poison Cloud spells at max level, increase poison spell damage, and increase poison cloud radius. So which will be the good thing about poison clouds, in my opinion, is that if you place them very well on the battlefield, you can in the path of troops where you know they're tunneling through a certain part of the map, they can this is very beneficial. So, but again, not a must-have relic, and I don't really see a lot of people using this one. But this could be again what I would consider a PP relic, or a relic that you might want to potentially use in assault battles, and we'll talk about assault as well as we go along. Here's the other right now at level 10. Is the real meat of the thing comes in. You pick up this toxic tonic. Sorry for the unclear screenshot, but it's Titan poison damage, Panther's damage, and Panther's resist against all elements. And I believe this would be 16%. If it is 24, be nice, but I think it's 16%. And this could go into your Metano to fill in some holes, or even onto one of your Artemises you have currently, or this new Ladega that you get as well. So good relic, probably one of the best in this event, really. And of course, final prize there being Ladega available in the final prize, and you also pick up Dory, which is the 4-star version. A very good relic if you're trying to build up Panther's AP, and this could be quite useful, especially for this Ladega. So there you go. All right, and of course you mentioned Toxic Rune again gives you some poison clouds, so you can get a lot of poison clouds out with this event. Not really sure you would want that one, but again, I have one. I haven't really leveled it, but a collector's event value in that. Now top prize is there. So this is this is a ranking reward. So if you land up in the top 1,000, 2,000, you pick up 4,000 gems, and starting at 500, so top 500. So that's pretty decent. You can pick up another Ladega as well, and that is for the top position. Then the interesting thing about this event is that the top prize is actually level 50 Ladega. That's probably one of the highest I've seen in an individual event. So yeah, if you plan to do this one, all the best for that. Now, before I show you a clipping of what's coming in the weeks to come, something which I haven't, which is mentioned in the video, is assault. They have tried to improve it. The cost of doing assaults has been reduced in terms of its portal stones. That we have been told that. Also, the let me see, what else did they say? They have worked on the curvature of the damage. So earlier, the damage of the points that you would get from the assault battle would reduce drastically towards the end of the battle, and they said it was so that the newer players could get more points, and it would put them in good stead to do the event. But what they've also done now is reduce the battle time. I think they made it 4 minutes instead of 5. I think that's what they said. And I think the points would be they would not drop off as drastically as before. So I think the assault would be a much improved event to come. Right, so now I leave you with the video, and watch out for that slip from Matt. Yeah, Drakor is coming.
Yeah, did we cover everything? Yeah. The Ladega Conquest guide. Right, I'll just do the schedule first. For anyone that's joined right at the end, this is the schedule for the next 2 weeks. Today, Wednesday the 28th of August, Relic Festival. That finishes, Lightning Relic Festival. That finishes on the 30th of August, where the Ladega Conquest event starts, where you get Ladega, Metano, and multiple 4-star poison relics. That finishes on the 2nd of September. The Hell Temple Takeover starts on the 3rd of September and finishes on the 5th of September. On the 5th of September, you've got your Stormtaur leaderboard event. Ooh, part of the Minotaur family. He is back, and he's new. He's new. And he means business. And that finishes on the 9th of September. You'll have a mini relic leaderboard for the 10th and 11th, and then on the 12th, one of the OGs, Drakor.
Oh, you revealed it!
I said his name!
Oh well, that's fine. Drakor's coming back. He's getting new skills because we like him.
Yeah.
And other people have said
Loser. Okay, what else? We went over the assault feedback. Thanks for all the feedback, guys. All that stuff's getting fixed for 134. Designer Titan, there's a poll live now, I think, and there's a final poll going live either today or tomorrow, so please get voting. And in the next week or two, we'll go over really detailed information of all the 134 updates and improvements.
AJD, because said, see what happens when you don't cut your hair.